From the Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, this is Graduation 2018 for Plano West High School, home of the Wolves.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the presentation of colors by the Plano West Senior High School JROTC Color Guard, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the National Anthem performed by Hayden Ponder.
Pose. V. Colors.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Ashan Runmathu, Senior Class President, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium Student Congress Secretary and my good friend, Tapiwa Lillian Mazimbe.
Good afternoon, students and families. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Plano West graduation of 2018, and we are honored to have each and every one of you here today. 4 years, and we have made it strong like the wolf pack. We make it out together. Round of applause for the class of 2018. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to welcome back to the podium leader of the wolf pack, Miss Kathy King.
Thank you, Ashawn, JROTC, Lieutenant Colonel retired Mike Miston, Lily, and Hayden. So proud to be a Plano West Wolfpack, so proud to be an American. I am privileged to begin the celebration with the introduction of our guest on stage. Would you please stand and be recognized when your name is called? Board of Trustees, Missy Bender, President. David Stolley, Vice President. Nancy Humphrey, Board Secretary. Jerry Chambers, Angela Powell, Tammy Richards, and Dr. Yoram Solomon. Superintendent's Cabinet, Sarah Bonzer, Plano ISD Superintendent of Schools. Carla Oliver, Assistant Superintendent for Government, Community, and Planning Initiatives. Dr. Katrina Hasley, Assistant Superintendent for Academic Services. Dr. Carrie Cooper, Assistant Superintendent for District Services. Susan Modisette, Assistant Superintendent for Campus Services, and Dan Armstrong, Assistant Superintendent for Technology Services. On behalf of Plano West community, please join me in recognizing these individuals for their continuous support of our students at Plano West Senior High School and all students within Plano Independent School District. At this time, I ask for the phenomenal Plano West staff to please stand and be recognized for your outstanding contributions to the Wolfpack. Plano West staff, please stand, including Sonia Pegram. Thank you. Please be seated. It is my honor to thank the Plano West graduating class of 2018 for continuing the tradition of leading with pride and for exemplifying the attributes of the Blue Nation. Plano West is recognized as one of the top schools across America for a reason. We work hard, we play hard, and we help others. Please join me in recognizing some of our outstanding seniors. Will the 377 seniors with a grade point average of 4.0 or higher and their parents please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Would the 73 National Merit finalists and their parents please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Would the top 10 highest-ranking seniors and their parents please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. It is my honor and privilege to personally introduce you to the #1 wolf at Plano West, our valedictorian, the leader of the pack, Richard Guo.
Thank you, Mrs. King. Congratulations to the Plano West graduating class of 2018. It has honestly been a great year and a great high school experience. To my parents, teachers, and staff, thank you all for making this journey possible. You know, it's funny how our high school years have passed by so slowly, yet so quickly. You know that feel when we're stuck in the middle of third 9 weeks without a single holiday in sight? And then summer arrives, and it feels like the year passed in the blink of an eye. If you recall, merely a year ago, college apps were the bane of our existence. Stressing about college essays, but refusing to actually start. It seems like a similar thing happened for my vows speech. But no matter, there have been more than enough good memories from our time in high school. For me, it has been chatting late at night with Eric, getting roasted by Elizabeth, buying boba with Carissa, having deep discussions with Brian, gaining insight from Colin, learning math from Dachi, being entertained by Aditya, talking politics with Gunjan, doing group projects with Edward, learning CS from An, chilling with Amy, joking with Sanjay, receiving advice from Teddy, having fun talks with Brianna, taking snaps with Jacqueline, and many more. I know that all of you have had similar experiences. But in between all these memories, all of us have grown so much. From timid, innocent freshmen to seasoned veterans struck with senioritis. These 4 years have really molded us into who we are today, both academically and socially. For example, 4 years ago, I never imagined that I would ever be on this stage giving a valedictorian speech. In fact, 4 days ago, I never imagined that I would ever finish writing this speech. But as I was scrolling through the internet a few days back, one specific headline really struck me. The #1 trait for success, according to the acclaimed Oprah Winfrey, is self-awareness. You know, I thought a lot about this. If I was fully aware of my strengths, I would know how best to apply them. And if I was fully aware of my weaknesses, I would know how best to work around them. In fact, this reminds me of a quote from the Chinese philosopher Sun Tzu. To translate, if you know both yourself and the enemy, you will win all your battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, you will win half your battles. If you know neither yourself nor the enemy, you will lose every battle. As Sun Tzu recognized, understanding yourself is already half the battle. And although high school is over, this is something that can be applied to life in general. Understanding yourself can be one of the hardest yet most rewarding things that you can ever do in life. So heed the words of Sun Tzu, Oprah Winfrey, and me, and I wish the best luck to the best year in Plano West history. Now, I will pass it on to our 2018 Student Council President, Gabrielle Dunn.
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Gabby Dunn, and I have had the pleasure of serving as a Student Congress President throughout this year. I would like to thank everyone for being here this afternoon. It's truly a beautiful sight to see our entire Wolfpack together, but even more beautiful to see all the families supporting us on our special day. For some, that meant scavenging a cutthroat challenge to acquire more than 8 graduation tickets. I have the honor of standing here today in front of so many incredible students. In this audience, there are student athletes bound to collegiate competition, musicians on their way to fame, doctors, incredible artists, scientists, and even future world leaders. Every single one of us has the capability to change the world. The transcendentalist philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "Do not be pushed by your problems, be led by your dreams." As we begin this next chapter of our lives, this mantra is imperative to remember. While trial and hardship are a part of all of our lives, we must guide ourselves with our passions. Let your dreams lead you to achieve your successes, whatever that may be for you. Living in Plano, Texas, and graduating from one of the top schools in the nation, we all have been given incredible opportunities that we cannot ignore. So today, I urge you to use all of your opportunities to follow the path of your ambition. The diplomas we receive today are not only a symbol of our accomplishments, but a symbol for our future. The world is now at our fingertips, ready to be explored, and I think I speak for all of us when I say I'm ready to find my place in it. Being up here, I feel obligated to say the cliche, "We did it." So congratulations, Wolfpack. I am so excited to see where the pursuit of our passions takes us. It is now my pleasure to introduce an amazing leader and my good friend, Ashan Ranmuthu.
Thank you, Gabby. Well, it looks like I'm opening my speech with a bit of a cliche, but seniors, we did it. We made it to graduation. In our time at Plano West, we've done some incredible things. We got countless awards in academics, the arts, and sports, and we helped maintain our school status in the top 1% of the nation. But now, think back to that first day in junior year, the day we nervously took our first swim in the rivers of people trying to get from building to building in passing period. Though the transition may have been difficult at first, we soon settled in our awesome school and successfully navigated the choppy waters of homework, SATs, and college apps, while accomplishing lots more with extracurriculars and outside school commitments. But how did we achieve all this? We certainly didn't do it alone. We had a solid support system. We made friends in our classes, had dependable teachers, and we always had our parents and siblings to cheer us on. Now, today marks new beginnings for all of us. We'll all be going to different places. to college, to the military, to the workforce, and so on. My advice to you is to make yourself feel at home and to make others feel included, no matter where you are going. Get to know the people around you. Find your support system. Just like how you met some of your best friends at Plano West, you will find friends to support you and to team up with to achieve even greater success in your future. Recall the words of Rudyard Kipling that we've heard many times. The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. So even though your time being with the wolf pack is now coming to a close, wherever you go next, treat your new community as a new pack. Maybe not a wolf pack, maybe a Longhorns pack, an Aggies pack, but wherever you go, make sure to get to know those around you and to be supportive of them, just as you have been here at Plano West. And now, before I close, there's one thing that we gotta do one last time to remind ourselves that we still are, and always will be, the class of 2018 Wolfpack. Ready? Can I get a Wolfpack? Wolfpack! 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 Bah! Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce an admirable leader and friend, Sharon Jang, our salutatorian.
Good afternoon, Plano West students, faculty, and families. It is an honor to be here addressing this extremely accomplished and very well-dressed class of 2018. As senior year draws to a close, I can't help but think about the journey that helped us reach this momentous occasion in our lives. Like many of you, I recently went to my elementary school reunion, where I met former classmates I hadn't seen in ages and cringed at every bad yearbook photo. Since my stint as a small, naive elementary school student, although I haven't really grown vertically, I have grown mentally, as many of you have. For example, when I was 7, I thought our mascot Mitchell Meteors was lame because it wasn't a fierce animal like all the other schools' mascots. But now I've come to realize that being in space epitomizes our transformation from young kids to mature, open-minded individuals. We've all enjoyed the comfort of home and the friendships we've made here, so it's definitely daunting to head off into uncharted territory. It's as if we've lived in a cozy, well-air-conditioned nest our whole lives, and all of a sudden we're being put on a rocket ship that will blast off into a dark and unpredictable galaxy. Although getting on a rocket ship going who knows where is nerve-wracking, take comfort in knowing that Plano West has given us the best possible preparation out there. Thanks to our dedicated teachers, we've already been equipped with enough knowledge to navigate this ship to the destination of our choosing. Here at Plano West, we've become capable of excelling in academically demanding courses, leading and contributing to the organizations we're involved in, and thinking about how to use the skills we've learned to make the community around us better. In other words, once we've survived and thrived at Plano West, an all-consuming black hole doesn't seem as scary. The great Nelson Mandela once said, "I never lose. I either win or learn." These words of wisdom, spoken by a Nobel Peace Prize winner who might just know a thing or two about success, are especially important for us to hear as we embark on this new journey of adulthood. We shouldn't be so afraid of the prospect of failing that we avoid opportunities entirely. Going out of our comfort zones will inevitably lead to failures, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't take risks. Instead, that provides the perfect chance for us to learn and grow from our mistakes. As we take risks throughout this great big unknown world, we can confidently forge our own paths and reach our dreams beyond the stars. We've already made our mark on this tiny speck on Earth called Plano, and I have no doubt that we will make our voices heard loudly throughout the universe, no matter which path we choose. Now that you have all endured listening to my extended metaphor about space, students, please join me in the traditional turning of the tassel. As we move this tassel from one side to the other, we mark our transition from candidates to fully fledged graduates, ready to blast off to infinity and beyond. Thank you to all the friends, family, teachers, and mentors who have supported us all these years, and congratulations to the class of 2018.
So well stated. The tassels have been turned, and now it is time for me to state, on behalf of our Superintendent of Schools, Sarah Bonser, our cabinet, our board, and our staff, I, Kathy King, hereby declare you graduates worthy of receiving your diploma from Plano West Senior High School. We are all very proud of you. Despite the hardships and challenges, you stayed strong. You are brilliant. You are kind. You are ambitious. I encourage you to take every step towards attaining your dream. You climb that mountain until you find your dream. You find your place in the pack, and you will now find your place in the world. It is time for you to go forward and do no harm, do good deeds, and honor, love, and bring glory to all. Thank you for leaving a legacy of leading with pride. It is my honor to welcome you to the stage to be recognized for your achievement. The introductions will be made by our teachers, Carrie Conley, Alan Greider, John Scott, and Olivia Tanksley. The presentation will be made by our Board of Trustees with assistance from Superintendent Bonser, Carl Herman, Associate Principal of Curriculum, and Randy Hayes, Associate Principal of Student Services. Thank you.
Hisham Mueed Abdus Salam.
Umar Abdul Kadir.
Dishan Abe Singh.
Ruth Ayodebe Abebefe.
Braden Ray Adame.
Abigail Peyton Abide.
Robert Bryce Adams.
Hassan Mohammed Akhmar.
Abel Afewerk.
Logan Michael Adams.
Ansh Agarwal.
Lindsay Allison Adkins.
Carolyn Gabriela Aguilera.
Abigail Afriye.
Alex Aguilera Medina.
Arushi Agrawal.
Faria Emud.
Melinda Ajiman.
Saeed Ali Ahmed.
Ariba Munib Ahmad.
Blake Thomas Aldridge.
Okay. Naja Tanvir Ahmad.
Oleg Alexiev.
Okay. Fitzgerald Shalombu Alan.
Jacquet Vivian Ali.
Kyla Alexia Alexander.
Ashley Ann Allen.
Aiden Zachary Althea.
Austin William Alonzo.
Shrey Botnagar.
Nada Bilal Ashlawain.
Caitlin Jean Aldridge.
Ajay Cedric Ryan Anand.
Bria Raquel Allen.
Supriya Anand.
Uzair Khan Apial.
Alexis Vivian Anderson.
Luke Robert Alvarez.
Pierce Mitchell Anderson.
Rahul Anand.
Thomas Rand Annual.
Ahmad Muammar Anani.
Zaid Sami Akkad.
Reese William Anderson.
Julissa Michaela Aragon.
Daniel Matthew Aragon.
Adonis Jet Arauso.
Leonardo Andres Aragundi.
Alyssa Rochelle Art.
Aditya Arjun.
Alexandria Baxter Arkwhite.
Benjamin Craig Armstrong.
Chanin Daryl Armstrong.
Abigail Kate Arrington.
Luis Alexander Arroyo Lopez.
Quentin John Arthro.
Anup Arvind.
Abir Assad.
Toby James Adderstrom.
Melika Zahra Aksari.
Asia Marie Autry.
Anam Tariq Asaf.
Siri Avaradini.
Mary Jo Avila.
Tet Mu Jaquiz A.
Yasmin Ayubi.
Mandana Barami.
Alexis Nicole Baggett.
Emery Elizabeth Bailey.
Janae Kiara Bailey.
William Harrison Baird.
James Wesley Baker.
William Alexander Baker.
Abdel Malik Bakashab.
Luke Johnson Baldwin.
Preston Alexander Banks.
Bijou Tayani Ban.
Alec Maxwell Barrett.
Tomer Barazani.
Mario Artemio Barbosa Torres.
Ethan Paul Barbian.
Brittany Nicole Barnes.
Genevieve Michelle Barker.
Alejandro Barrera Gilbert.
Annika Angelina Barnett.
Okay. Elise Leanne Bates.
Kennedy Ross Battle.
Andrew Michael Bauer.
Rodrigo Sam Bavarian.
Elizabeth Grace Marie Boydston.
Kelty Elizabeth Bainham.
Carter Joseph Baxter.
Temperance Chalet Beaver.
Micah Diane Bainham.
Rahul Raja Balani.
Taylor Ryan Bell.
Arathi Banapudi.
Francesca Maria Belmares.
Dominga Esperanza Benitez.
Maria Fernanda Benitez.
Alexandria Ray Bennett.
Ricardo David Benitez.
Fernando Rafael Bermeo Vargas.
Dallas Faye Bennett.
Indira Vanessa Bernal.
Karina Bermudez Flores.
Auburn Marie Berry.
Daniel Ayton Bernhard.
Jonathan Paul Byer.
Kimberly Bashorner.
Sejal Sandeep Bandari.
Kumail Baiwala.
Pranoy Simha Bardwaj.
Nick Baradwaj.
Nihal Sunil Bhatt.
Ira Bhatt.
Gunjan Raj Bhattarai.
Sanjana Bhatia.
Jade Mai Bilodeau.
Alexis Caroline Billmeyer.
Jennifer Blanco.
Daniel Edward Craig.
Stephen Michael Blanton.
Carson Maxim Bird.
Evan David Bamer.
Carly Alexis Blank.
Jaden Kiara Boyatia.
Lilia Blasius.
Madison Raleigh Boyer.
Robert Benjamin Bloom.
Justin Dean Bray.
Julia Madison Boivier.
Bailey Nicole Bro.
Holly Megan Bork.
Maxwell Harris Brenner.
Geraldine Cleo Boyle.
Colin Imboden Bridges.
Zachary John Brayton.
Ryan Briscoe.
Mackenzie Elizabeth Bryan.
Nicholas James Broussard.
Trenton Corson Brzozowski.
Evelyn Michelle Brown.
Dominique Noel Bragnac.
Jessica Noel Brown.
David Michael Brooks.
Matthew Cole Browning.
Adriana Elizabeth Brown.
Moses Brudney.
Jalen Laderick Brown.
Kendrick Deshawn Brumfield.
Luke Anthony Fanton.
Dylan Remington Brush.
Natalie Elise Brown.
Bryant Jordan Budd.
Alexis Lisa Aaron Bruce.
Bernardo Berboa Quiroga.
Kayla Nicole Brumfield.
Ethan Scott Burgess.
Savannah Clara Brungart.
Stephanie Dawn Bussman.
Kyle Hong Bu.
Grace Elizabeth Butler.
Alec Daniel Bonacera.
Zachary Hunter Byron.
Caroline Elizabeth Berg.
Garrett Lane Calhoun.
Amy Victoria Burr.
Caroline Macy Kangas.
Brooke Brinkley Butler.
Natalie Marie Cano.
Leanna Alicia Butler.
Aquila Suhile Cantero.
Zoe Nicole Caffey.
Darian Devante Durov Capdil.
Abby Camacho.
Valentina Carmona.
Kelly Mooney Chow.
Antonio Richard Carrero.
Devonte Shaquan Carlin.
Charles Anthony Castaneda.
Brandon Shane Carr.
John Cannon Gilbert Castro.
Eric Jacob Casillas.
Delida Selleck.
Juliet Madison Castellanos.
Jonathan Manoz Chalco.
Ken Jarrell Caballo.
Andrew Tao Chai.
Mallory Lane Chance.
Kay Chandler.
Victoria Elizabeth Chandler.
Nisha Praveen Chandra.
Christy Ren Chang.
Brendan Randall Chanpong.
Travis Alexander Chapman.
Ankita Chatterjee.
Charida Chatterjee.
Sristi Chowdhury.
Daniel Allen Che.
Adrian James Chelia.
Eric Chen.
Annie Chang.
Thomas Boyan Chung.
Satya Chintapali.
Isha Chiplankar.
Elsie Chu.
Hudson Bruce Harlan.
Brian Hyungmin Choi.
Just Harrison? Okay. Harrison Chu.
Woo Jin Choi.
Sean Choi.
Dominic Mugon Cho.
Purpose Chambra.
Agnes Chu.
Ria Chopra.
Elijah Ross Chudnow.
Melody Trong.
Janice Gon Chung.
Malaika Wasim Chugtai.
Simon Bakun Chung.
Sang Chung.
Heather Rose Clark.
Michael Bishop Clark.
Lucas Bassani Clayton.
Jacob Allen Claytor.
Griffin John Cly.
Valerie Dania Coco.
Alexis Anu Cole.
Faye Elizabeth Coleman.
Jacob Hunter Cole.
John William Colbert.
William Zachary Collins.
Parker Charles Cootie.
Brendan James Conway.
Maximilian Lyndon Copeland.
Pearson Kyle Cootie.
Humberto Guillermo Cortez Sanchez.
Morelia Ventura Cortez.
Emilia Ana Cota.
Moses Emmanuel Cortez.
Noah Carson Cuzeno.
Madeline Claire Courtwright.
Sierra Judith Cox.
Lindsay Michelle Cox.
Addison Elizabeth Crow.
Samuel Ross Cox III.
Chandler Caroline Kurtzinger.
Ethan James Craig.
Jacob Alfonso Ignacio Custodio.
Emma Rose Curry.
Eleanor Marie Daly.
Gianna Danielle Cusella.
Koi An Dow.
Diana Dye.
Logan Joseph Doust.
Mario Montrell Daniels Jr.
Jake Linton Davidoff.
Alexandria Sabrina Davis.
Joseph Edward Davis.
Skylar Lauren Davis.
Okay. Rayan Calio Davis.
Marcus Aaron Dean.
Joseph Tyler DeFrancisco.
Tyler Norbert D.
Matthew Nelson De La Mora.
Arash Dedashti.
Sydney Lane Delgado.
Kira Nicole Delgado.
Sarah Beth Henderson.
Eric William Deng.
DeMarco Anthony Malik Dennison.
Molly Marcel Deppner.
Ananya Nigam Desai.
Ashwin Sachin Desai.
Zachary Steele Desai.
Sydney Jareen Wolf.
Elizabeth Ann DeVille.
Alejandro Diaz.
Badia Eamon Dahlia.
Anna Lee Dickinson.
Kyle Joshua Deal.
Shiki Ding.
Christopher Alexander Genov.
Carson Patrick Dodge.
Jack William Doring.
Britton Clay Dossman.
Adam Scott Dosette.
Addison Germania Dover.
Amanda Page Dowdy.
Wendy Wong Du.
Austin Garrett Duggan.
Brennan James Duggan.
Cody Alexander Duggan.
Adan Gerardo Duhart Sanchez de la Vega.
Hallie Ray Dumis.
Murphy James Dumis.
Dylan Rand Duncan.
Stephen Kyler Duncan.
Zachary Taylor Dunham.
Gabrielle Nicole Dunn.
John Christopher Dutton.
Davier Jovan Dupa.
Joshua Mark Early.
Catherine Elizabeth Eady.
Alexis Kelly Maria Edwards.
Kobe Adam Idiri.
Zoe Allison Edwards.
Elena Barbara Edwards.
Daniel Seth Egnall.
Sophia Louise Eggleton.
Allison Danielle Eisenberg.
Jimena Mirein Eguia.
Layla Claire Alahi.
Nathan Matthew Eisenberg.
Laura Amr Elak.
Kevin Anthony Elgersma.
Benjamin Robert Enoch.
Tessa Marie Elizondo.
Nathan Samuel Epstein.
Desiree Lanice Yvonne Epperson.
Yisak Jalata Eskinder.
Abelardo Escalante Torres.
Yehuda Ari Nathan Eskenazi.
Alexia Joana Estrada Anaya.
Carol Alejandra Estrada.
Farhan Fala Firuzi.
Noor Iman Fahim.
Zoe Fan.
Claire Audrey Falley.
Shayla Cade Farber.
Cody Fang.
Eric Korn Feldman.
Alana Nicole Simmons.
Kevin Fang.
Anna Vittoria Luis Faraci.
Eric Joshua Field.
Michael Philip Foss.
Tess Arden Finnerty.
Georgia Whitney Fellhauer.
Breon Kaylee Fisher.
Erin Elizabeth Fernandez.
Noah Cole Fitzgerald.
Nathan William Fields.
Haley Sarah Flecker.
Jacob Doran Fitch.
Adam Christopher Flores.
Cameron Thomas Fisher.
Caden Nicholas Flores.
Devin Brian Flanagan.
Blake Alexis Foley.
Samuel Henderson Fletcher.
Gracie Rain Four.
Alessandra Cian Flores.
Alma Helena Freeberg.
Kevin Ricardo Flores.
Andrew Fu.
Ryan Tyler Foley.
Adam J. Fuchs.
Amy Elizabeth Forden.
Casey Ryan Funk.
Bar Forte Resnick.
Anthony Joseph Gaetjen.
Drew Parker Freising.
Shelby Ann Gammon.
Fabian Julian Fuentes.
Reza Garcia.
Luke Alexander Fullington.
Zoe Ann Gassaway.
Gunnar Austin Fussell.
Eric Lee G.
Dathan Lane Galloway.
Christina Gang.
Christina Jane Gan.
Marine Amin Gulamali.
Tan Ganjani.
Camille Eva Surat Gilver.
Ashley Elizabeth Garber.
Tracy Bernard Gibson Jr.
Nicholas Miguel Garcia.
Elliot Joseph Glanger.
Sam Martin Young Garrett.
Ivan Emilio Godinez Soto.
Ritesh Gotham.
Julian Joe Gomez.
Rafael Angelo Aranzano Helacio.
Kristen Nicole Goodrich.
Elizabeth Justina George.
Darian Dwayne Gossett.
Michael Vincent Gianola.
Alana Janae Grant.
Brooklyn Beth Giddings.
Gage Dean Gray.
Aubriana Hortense Gillum.
Raylan Monique Gray.
Megan Givens.
Cameron Aaron Green.
Aaliyah Riyad Tahir.
Carly Sylvia Green.
Gabby Simona Globochansky.
Jordan Kivan Griffith.
Priscilla Elizabeth Giochea Elias.
Rebecca Gu.
Alexis Marie Gomez.
Nathaniel Sean Gilliard.
Quentin Danielle Gomez.
Alondra Guerrero.
Aaron Christopher Gore.
Dane Carlton Gunby.
Madison May Gray.
Jackson Edward Gunnels.
Michael Stanley Grisane.
Alonzo Damian Gutierrez.
Jack William Green.
Marin Nicole Haygood.
Taylor Lorenzo Griffin.
Lauren Marcel Hale.
Alexa Ann Grow.
Danny Ronald Hammond.
Venkata Chanakya Gudur.
Cindy Howe.
Victor Emiliano Guerrero Vargas.
Iman Femida Huck.
Anais Fernanda Guifaro.
Hollis Carl Harnsberry.
Samantha Michelle Gunn.
Brandon Michael Harris.
Colin Jacob Gunter.
Dana May Hatab.
Richard Guo.
Abigail Celeste Hayes.
Christopher Gutierrez.
Hussein Hazari.
Hayden Richard Howdeman.
James He.
Simra Syed Hamid.
Michaela Riley Hecker.
Spencer Lee Hands.
Peter John Heckman.
Kevin John Howe.
Bobby Jean Henderson.
Gentry Salem Hare.
Alondra Esmeralda Hernandez Hernandez.
Keaton Jet Harlan.
Malen Elaine Hernandez.
Alexandria Cardiel Harp.
Latoria Heron.
Sophie May Harrison.
Brendan Isaiah Hickman.
Joseph Arif Hassan.
Devin Himmat Singhani.
Kendra Nicole Hawley.
Ashley Victoria Hinson.
Amir Alexander Haynes.
Devontae Javon Dwayne Height.
Angela Sol Hay.
Haley Sage Hodgkins.
Catherine Louise Hebden.
Michael Lewis Holmes.
James Stewart Hine.
Andrew Hong.
Colby Ryan Hemphill.
Seth Alexander Horde.
Levante Trey Vaughn.
Grayson Nicholas Horn.
Amanda Marie Hernandez.
Brian Davis Houseman.
Dante Malik Herrera.
Kimani Fabian Howard.
Molly Davin Hess.
Trevor James Howell.
Alan Story Hillman.
Dylan Shu.
Kyle Mitchell Hins.
Michelle Amy Wong.
Ryan Jafari Hiri.
Avery Paul Hudson.
Matthew Alexander Ho.
Hannah Christine Hughes.
Bilal Homayun.
Alexandra Marie Hunt.
Nia Cheyenne Hopkins.
Sakina Hussein.
Abigail Ann Hormel.
Caitlin Erin Hutton.
Pierce Michael Hover.
Paige Michelle Hine.
Sarah Taylor Howard.
Dinesh Sharir Irani Reyes.
Teddy Sia.
Ola Essa.
Catherine Sharon.
Nienth Krishna Iyengar.
Andrew Yu Huang.
Damaj Antoine Jackson.
Nathan Lee Huang.
Tiashia Deshana Jackson.
Stephanie Alex Hughes.
Brian Arian Jafari.
Garrett Haywood Hunter.
Catherine Ann James.
Noman Jamil Hussein.
Daniel Eltori Jarrett.
Dylan James Highlander.
Kylie Joe James.
Sorry? Okay. Shaeja Briante Ingram.
Oscar Matthew Jensen.
Avery Elizabeth Isaacs.
Johnny Jong.
Emma Faith Ito.
Sharon Jong.
Okay. Rithik Ramakrishna Iyer.
Jennifer Jimenez Segundo.
Joy Elizabeth Jackson.
Daniel Kenneth Johnson.
Megan Esther Jacobs.
Bryce Wilson Jones.
Mohammed Aman Jaffer.
John Michael Preston Jones.
Aigeen Jamal Reza.
Austin Scott Jordan.
David Ashley Jarrett.
Varun Jayothi.
Zachary Reed Jenks.
Shaila Kala.
Daihan Jung.
Mia Kamani.
Millie Javeri.
Anupam Kanagala.
Jimmy Jiang.
Yunyun Judy Kang.
Alejandro Jimenez Herrera.
Prakul Kapoor.
Phoebe Jin.
Christopher Matthew Kuroda.
Alex David Jones.
Michael James Casper.
Christopher Bradley Jones.
Chandler Wes Castle.
Jennifer Ashley Jones. What's your name?
Gayatri Katuri.
Gianni Amaru Joplin.
Megan Elizabeth Kaufman.
Madison Nicole Jordan.
Fahad Imran Kazi.
Apurva Kakilaya.
Mitchell John Keir.
Samir Kalidas.
Madeline Nicole Kelly.
Cecilia Princess Nena Kalu.
Austin James Kemp.
Sharice Anesu Kamuka.
Natalie De La Kerr.
Carolina? Okay. Carolina Gabriella Kane.
Samil Kadilkar.
Vivek Kabadia.
Maha Khan.
Mishan Kara.
Ruxar Bano Khan.
Rohan Karthik.
Malika Karana.
Nicholas Allen Casper.
Fawaz Kuram.
Devi Kasturi.
Devin Elizabeth Keeney.
William Kaufman.
Tara Paula Kilkenny.
Kamran Kazmi.
Jason Juwan Kim.
Kayla Ann Kelly.
Zachary Jonathan King.
Grayson James Kemble.
Alexander Gage Kirby.
Javon Malik Kendrick.
David Mitchell Kletz.
Oliver Cooey Kennedy.
Allison Renee Nubowitz.
Jude Alexandra Kershaw.
Varun Daniel Coley.
Elizabeth Kadayun Kaliman.
Taylor Ewing Cole.
Rija Adil Khan.
Kyle Thomas Kuda.
Anu Khatri.
Ryan Matthew Krekeler.
Ala Zaina Karam.
Vivek Krishna.
Okay, thank you. Allison Kum Kiasale.
Brian Nicholas Krisman.
Nathan Ryan Kilbride.
Varsha Neela Kumar.
Hiju Kim.
Marina Kurioka.
Adam Neil King.
Adam Nelson Kwan.
Nicholas Machado Kinsella.
Zachary Laguna.
Jerome Franche Knight Jr.
Emily Lamb.
Paige Nicole Kopek. Or Kopke.
Asia Deshay Vanita Lane.
Matthew Craig Kokesh.
Nikolai Hunter Langley.
How do you pronounce it? Pranav Saisham Konduri.
Scott Lee Larson.
Nicole Konstantin Kolov.
Lavia, Emily Ann Lavia.
Connor Joseph Cressy.
Brett Garrity Learmont.
Siddharth Srikanth Krishnan.
Hunter Austin Leclerc.
Ethan Krupp.
Ashley Harry Lee.
Nilhesh Kumar Swami.
Ethan Lee.
Nathan Aaron Kwan.
Mark Lee.
Brittany Lamb.
Sharon Lee.
Tiffany Y. Lamb.
Sean Lee.
Lana Lang.
Steve Ryan Leckus.
Christopher James Larson.
Caitlin Leonard.
Andrew Richard Lauro.
Alexia Nichelle Lewis.
Jason Luong Lee.
Caitlin Lee.
Cameron Price Level.
Casey Liang.
Alex Sangu Lee.
Raj Lakari.
Benjamin Lee.
Jensen Lin.
Jordan Alexander Lee.
Lucas Han Lin.
Richard Lee.
Samuel Lin.
Haley Ann Legg.
Richard Liu.
Jackson David Leonard.
Daniela Paloma Llanos.
Lauren Cynthia Lashevsky.
Samuel Junwin Lowe.
Nicholas Mason Leung.
Morgan Joyce Loiso.
Andy Lee.
Isabella Costa Lopez.
Wenyao Lee.
Kate Ashley Luby.
Janelle Liu.
Hector Alberto Lucero Mendoza.
Dachi Len.
Zionella Nameli Luterot.
Kevin Zilong Len.
Lauren Marie Lysek.
Rainey Len.
May Majid.
Edward Hailuong Liu.
Connor Mai.
Yijun Liu.
Elena Mack.
Megan Claire Loiseau.
Ninad Molly.
Colin James Longley.
Tavi Mongoma.
Carlos Andres Lopez Martinez.
Miradula Monavanan.
Sasha Louis Loudon.
Aram Mansour.
Christina Liu.
Alex Maragakis.
Tao Liu.
Darion Richard Mark.
Alexandra Michael Lucero.
Rachel Elaine Marsh.
Sarah Ann Lumley.
Jesse Rafael Martinez.
Johann Augustin Luna.
Trenton Barkley Masterson.
Jesse Luo.
Hector Karine Osama Mavrakis.
Mason Rex Liebert.
Peyton Michelle Maxwell.
Eric James McGee.
Victor Dalitso Mabiwi.
What's your last name? Okay. Louis David Magiel.
Carly Marie McAfee.
Ashton Ray Meisel.
Emily Megan McCarthy.
Edith Maldonado Uribe.
Vincent Kobe McConnell.
Karash Malazi.
Krista Marie McCoy.
Om Monikaveu.
Lauren Grace McCullough.
Cami Nicole Margolis.
Paige Olivia McEllier.
Alexandra Marie Marquis.
Minad McKay.
Isabel Martinez.
Mason Matthew McCool.
Sarah Alexis Masudi.
Gabriel Ellis McNeely.
Mary Anna Matthew.
Tyra Michelle McWilliams.
Nicole Renee Motsky.
Ishan Kalpesh Mehta.
Devin Rather Mays.
Leticia Luce Mello.
Jade Alexandra McAdams.
Hannah Elizabeth Lee Mendez.
Amy Elizabeth McCampbell.
Jinchin Mao.
Gregory James McComas.
Maria Fabiola Mirabal.
Ian Andrew McCormick.
Madeline Iris Miro.
Grace Irene McCrary.
Karen Savannah Mitchell.
John Andrew McDonald.
Adriel David McGolan.
Daylon Eugene McGee.
Ryan Hunter Moore.
Kelly Ann McEwen.
Kate Julia Maloney.
Colin Patrick McMahon.
Jake Andrew Montgomery.
Thomas Keith Metter.
Alex Michael Moore.
Ariana Zoe Mendez.
Sophie Lawrence Marie Moore.
Elizabeth Aline Meza.
Joshua Morales.
Ellen Faye Minor.
Bryant Jesus Moreno.
Dahana Miranda.
Sean Harris Morgan.
Dontrell Tyrese Mitchell.
Clarith Gabriela Mota Beltran.
Perry Elise Mitchell.
Thomas Jackson Moyer.
Anshul Mohapatra.
Arjun Mukherjee.
Mohaza? Okay. Jacqueline Sahar Eleanor Mojaza.
Simi Mullen.
Destiny Love Montero.
Bryson Davis Monroe.
William Tristan Montgomery.
Carlton Emmett Mushak.
Natalie Claire Moore.
Andrew David Myers.
Samantha Leonore Morales.
Braxton Malik Miles.
Manuel Rivera.
Nicole Brooke Myron.
Alexis Nicole Morgan.
Farouk Syed Nadim.
Dylan James Morris.
Claire Michelle Nagel.
Sarah Morgan Modikev.
Anjita Christian Nair.
Avery Elizabeth Mucky.
Lakita Nandagam.
Cannon Ferris Mueller.
Alexandria Lachey Nash.
Vishal Biju Molaseri.
Sandapan Nath.
Amanda Renee Munoz.
Lucy Novice.
Kyrie Dwayne Morrell.
Mackenzie Hope Neal.
Tapiwa Lillian Masimbi.
Maya Elise Nachero.
Brooke Elise Myers.
Olivia Paige Nelson.
John Hung Myong.
Rachel Nicole Navant.
Faiz Nadim.
Bonnie Nye.
Abhinav Nadella.
On Win.
Meharad Nahuri.
Emily Fung Tao Win.
Aleka Nandamuri.
Victoria Tumininu Nuebe.
Hannah Lynn Napier.
Maya Danielle Nicholson.
Kamala. No. Huh? Kamala. Okay. Danya? Yeah. Danya Kamala Nairon.
Lauren Michaela Nix.
Sabiha Shireen Nasser.
Dunia Naga Norzahi.
Okay. Daisy Giselle Navarrete.
Alexandra Rose Novak.
Ali Ahmad Naib.
Daniel Tesu O.
Taylor Monet Neal.
Nicholas Daniel O'Hara.
Caitlin Valerie Ing.
Eric Rutten Oberai.
Catherine Ng.
Griffin Lawrence Offenlock.
Brittany Yin Ni Wen.
Matthew Christopher Oman.
Jennifer Tan Wen.
Alexandro Olmos.
Jacqueline Stephanie Vargas Niebles.
Luz Daniela Olvera.
Sean Isaac Jinga.
Diego Alejandro Orellana Luna.
Hasnain Al Hassan Norbahi.
Chinadu Martha Osai.
Daniel Allen Norman.
Yvette Tudora Casera Otieno.
Lana Ahmad Nawar.
Mark Olufemi Owuseni.
Ava Helene O'Reilly.
Madeline Parkes.
Joshua Allen Chrysologo Odra.
Jada Nicole Parker.
Orobisa Manny Alawutosin Ogamidua.
Sean Parwani.
Jason Chedoze Oroko.
Manav Vinay Patel.
Say your middle name. Okay. Prissa Olose.
Whitney Kate Patterson.
Triana Elena Oregon.
Nicholas Thomas Patisse.
Tyler Michael Orozco Adams.
Hunter Pierce.
Okay, Etiosa. Joseph Etionsa Osai.
Austin Thomas Perez.
Madeline Leith Osborne.
Charlie William Pettigrew.
Ashley Oyong.
Jade Lynn Pham.
Thomas Paul Paholski.
Jacqueline Lee Pigeon.
Nicole Gia Pack.
Logan Keith Pearson.
Shivani Parmeswan.
Javian Orion Pippins.
Okay. Monsi Parikh.
Christopher Michael Pittman.
Isha Parachuri.
Neil Pacioretty.
Brendaben Patel.
Devin James Poole.
Luis Vicente Pavo III.
Paria Porshagan.
Eliana Stevenson Peebles.
Benjamin Bronislav Popak.
Perrier. Matthew Andre Perrier.
Noah Allen Potter.
Kennedy Christina Pazulas.
Mania Chandrea Powell.
Mason Dean Phillips.
Rishika Prakash.
Justin Nicholas Pierce.
Elizabeth Ann Price.
Tristan Jacob Pyre.
James Pierce Preby.
Hunter Paul Pischke.
Gina Muriel Quattrino.
Hayden Samuel Ponder.
Lydia Quinn.
Nicole Lauren Poon.
Mabsur Qureshi.
Yusuf Abdullah Popel.
Simone Deasia Rachel.
Timothy Scott Pothier.
Darius Rafe.
Chloe Renee Powell.
Natasha Rahman.
Sahana Prabhu.
Dylan Rayborn.
Rohit Krishna Prasad.
Akshay Rajiv Menon.
Stephanie Ann Price.
Swetha Raju.
Aisha Kamar.
Rahul Aluri Ramavajala.
Mia Gabriela Quattrino.
Sean Lewis Ramirez.
Trevor Ray Quinn.
Ananya Ramkumar.
Brooke Elizabeth Raby.
Reese Ann Ramsey. Oh my God.
Nikki Raci Dekani.
Chani Rao.
Rafi or Rafi? Luke Russell Raffy.
Evan Zachary Rappaport.
It's been washed. Samir Habib Rahman.
Natalia Nicole Rauda.
Magdalene Taylor Wraith.
Abhinav Kandula Reddy.
Shreya Sandeep Rajans.
Karishma Reddy.
Nikhil Ramaswamy.
Catherine Riley.
Alex Vladimir Ramirez.
Ian Zachary Reitzel.
Aaron Caitlin Ramos.
Erica Jacqueline Rin.
Lahiro Ranmuthu. Okay. Ashan Lahiro Ranmuthu.
Edelyn Soledad Reynoso.
Alec Logan Rappaport.
Arman Rezvani.
Noor Rathor. Okay. Rojas.
Robin Iana Richardson.
Okay. McKenna Grace Rawls.
Okay, that's all you want. You want the whole thing? Okay. Mackenzie Maria Lazan Ridgely.
Emma Josephine Riley.
Joshua Christopher Rivens.
William Ronald Ryder.
Soha Ansud Rizvi.
Okay. Adrian A. Relampagos.
There we go. William Roberts.
Abigail Elizabeth Vivian Rex.
Aria Felice Robinson.
Arshak Razai.
Mauro Robles.
Garrett Matthew Rich.
Michael Todd Rodemers.
Reginald Keith Richardson Jr. Right here.
Anna Christine Roderman.
Brendan Paul Ripner.
Enrique Jose Rodriguez.
Ali Kaiser Risby.
Savannah Paige Ronnie Rogan.
Michael Anthony Robbins.
Edia Rondon.
Reed Allen Robertson.
Nicole Sunali Ruse.
Sincere Armion Robinson.
Nicholas Carson Rotino.
Jorge or George? George or Jorge? Okay. George Rodarte Cruz III.
Cameron Haley Rude.
Lee Jean Marie Rodenbaugh.
Sophia Joan Rhine.
Luciano Rodriguez Benitez.
Maxwell Lyle Shaheen.
Liam Michael Retzel.
Nadine Salem.
McKenna Brooke Rogers.
Daisy Elizabeth Salinas.
Henry Patrick Rooney.
Ruben Salinas.
Anna Rosowski.
Sean Aaron Gargina Salva.
Cambry Ella Russell.
Abigail Marie Sanders.
Arjun Singh Saini.
Zachary Thomas Sandquist.
Sanjay Vignesh Salem.
Jacob Tyler Santo.
You look nice. Emmanuel Salinas.
Julia Renee Saracini.
Preston Elliott Salters.
Zachary Charles Satz.
Marianne Fernandez Sanchez.
Caden Savage.
Taylor Lindsay Sandquist.
Victoria Elise Shell.
Advite Sankara Manchi.
Lauren Michelle Shenian.
John Oliver Santine.
Janae Bernicia Scott.
Gayatri Sapra.
Stephanie Claire Sini.
Lohith Rishikesh Satish.
Sophia Sarah Sebrin.
Blessing Anesu Sangwame.
Assad Antonio Segura.
Hannah Shireen Saison.
Fatima Adriana Serrano Cisneros.
Anna Caroline Schaefer.
Manavi Shaw.
Linda Ann Shinstock.
Sharuk Shaw.
Schmenke. Connor Nicholas Schmenke.
Ashley Yasha Shambaba. Yeah.
Adicia Amaya Scott.
Evan Scott Shanes.
McKinley Isabel Scott.
Benjamin Ryan Shapiro.
Tanya Joy Sebastian.
Monish Sharma.
Jenna Elizabeth Seeley.
Megan Shen.
Shreya Sengudavan.
Shihan Shetty.
Maheen Ahmad Shah.
Waylon Robert Shin.
Roshni Hitesh Shah.
Daniel Shu.
Tara Shenizada.
Elizabeth Grant Shoup.
Eileen Shambiati.
Numa Rafi Siddiqui.
Kathleen Zhang Shao.
Jack Murphy Segrist.
Dipanshi Sharma.
Shaswat Singh.
Sheehy. Michaela Marie Sheehy.
Harrison Blake Sipes.
Jason Shem.
Charu Sivakumar.
Nahu Shioyama.
Alex Brian Scrutch.
Alan Schufer.
Samir Luis Slee.
Laura Louise Shoup.
Anala Moon Smith.
Connor Lloyd Siebert.
Jason Tanner Smith.
Megan Michelle Silva. Jack.
Chantrice Dejeen Simone Smith.
Jaskaran Singh.
Ahmad Asante Sneed.
Vikram Singh.
John Thomas Snowman.
Camden Chase Civils.
Timothy Edward Sorsby.
Justin Edward Skripnik.
Michael Sosa.
Kinsey Amethyst Slager.
Ryan Mitchell Speckman.
Zoe Grace Smith.
Gauri Srinivasan.
William McClurg Snedden.
Daniel Ray Stollard.
Bradley Ian Sorsby.
Mariana Michaela Stasny.
Yahida? Yarida? Yadira? Okay. Kimberly Yadira Sosa.
Shatania Delana Steele.
Yeah.
Luke Nathan Spargo.
Noah Ellsworth Stepp.
Catherine Frances Sperry.
Adriana Beatrice Stevens.
Abhishek Vinayak Sridhar.
Peyton Lauren Stilling.
Jacqueline Claire Stacy.
Ashlyn Ann Stokes.
Lindsay Marie Stapleton.
Kajan Amir Stribling.
Aaliyah Michelle Stevens.
Brandon Luis Suarez.
Abigail Claire Stedner.
Anthony Cade Sullivan.
Kayla Adrian Stevens Smith.
Jeffrey Sun.
Brene Stenson.
Colin Saxon Huey U. Searles.
Madeline Eileen Stringer.
Karen Johanna Svensson.
Sherry Shi Su.
Lydia Minty Ta.
David C. Sun.
Bryson Tang.
Dana Chung Sung.
Casanova C. Handsome Targton.
Kiera Eunice Sutton. Dupre.
Sydney Tay.
Jake Dupre Sweeney. Okay.
Allison Sue Taylor.
Takang Tebanyang Jr.
Kieran LaRon Taylor.
Pravik Tarla.
John Francis Tiber II.
Bahar Nicole Tarigi.
Roxa Tang.
Art Tay.
Manuela Tesh.
Brock Allen Taylor.
Julia Sarah Tesfaye.
Parisa Tabayanyan.
Andrew Schuler Thibodeau.
Tanya Aziz Tajani.
Kalel Leon Thomas.
Brock Alexander Terry.
Aaron Dean Thompson.
Miranda Tesh.
Jamario Dean Thompson.
Pooja Anurag Thakur.
Milan Tiu.
Jaden Monique Thomas.
Gabrielle Elise Tucci.
Natalie Ann Thomas.
Rashika Tomar.
Emily Grace Thompson.
Furkan Toprak.
Juliana Janine Thompson.
Jocelyn Alize Torres.
Fahim Maruf Asain.
Robert Gabriel Torres.
Tristan Andrew Tobus.
Alex Edward Towry.
Mallory May Tedora.
Sandra Hingshan Tsang.
Ahmet Salal Toprak.
Ashton Tate Tucker.
Abigail Torbatian.
Sarah Marie Tuller.
Joseph Torres.
Cameron Samaya Tynes.
Chauncey Tuan Tovan.
William Mitchell Ugland.
Ritu Raghav Trivedi.
Ezine Ivan Madwagu.
Annette June Song.
Okay, this first. Calvin Din Ungman.
Madison Lee Tucker.
Laura Correa Valenza.
Scott Chima Uche.
Eduardo Rafael Vallejo.
Favor Anualua Umaru.
Sydney Camille Vaughn.
Rishab Govindraj Vavadi.
Cristo Alexander Vasquez.
Vinay Valab.
Nicholas O'Neill Velasquez.
Seth Nathaniel Vasquez.
Supreja Venkatesan.
Santiago Miguel Vasquez.
Frida Michelle Ventura. Say it again.
Christopher Lee Venegas Jr.
Kirash Vijvia.
Vanutha Venkatesh.
Dalton Mitchell Villarreal.
Carly Christina Werner.
Ashlyn Michelle Virgin.
Demas Isaiah Villafranca.
Ilya Volkov.
Dylan Connor Villarreal.
Sonia Vias.
Diana Victoria Walker.
Charles Ray Walker.
Mega Vijay Viswanath.
China Janae Wooten.
Alana Namfung Vu.
Brian Wang.
Aaron Benjamin Walker.
Gabriel Long Wang.
Seth Slater Waller.
Michael John Wang.
Gao. Amy Gao Wang.
Rohan Warrior.
Jasper Wang.
Sarah Elizabeth Warren.
Kelly Wang.
Ariel Sidney Waterman.
Junghao Wang.
Ariana Jemiah Watkins.
Wasberg. Charles Westcott Wasberg.
Angela Shin Wei.
Ainsley K. Waterston.
Stein. Stein.
India.
Henry Hewitt Weinstein.
India Kiara Webb.
Christina Ashley Wint.
Sasha Lenore Wegman.
Michael Stephen Wheatley.
Zachary Aaron Weinberg.
Alyssa Claire White.
Catherine Marie Welch.
Is that Meyer? Mayor Moses Wiedemann.
Brody Paul Whalen.
Laurie Ann Wilde.
Jasmine Raquel Wheeler.
Toy Monet Williams.
Jamie Joycelyn Whitehead.
Ian Carlos Wilson.
Keaton Cole Wiggins.
Nia Gabrielle Wilson.
Avery Marie Wilson.
Brian Paul Winnicka.
Caitlin May Wilson.
Madison Lee Witzig.
Rodrene Tatiana Wilson.
Jessica Callista Wong.
Alexander Shreyapov Witt.
Valinda Faye Wong.
Hannah Maggie Wong.
Is it Jariah Marche Wood.
Richard Robert Wong.
Rachel Lee Wapman.
Haley Miranda Wood.
Travis Scott Wortham.
Seth Carlman Wolbert.
Ariana Yin Wu.
Zachary Thomas Workman.
Francis Winting Wu.
Ethan Alexander Wright.
Christopher Daniel Wusher.
D. Wu.
Roy Long Shong.
Zoe Ting Wu.
Xiaoqin Yan.
Catherine Sheehan.
Carlene Yang.
Vaishnavi Yalamareddy.
Itong Yi.
Matei Torodov Yanakiev.
Y'all have to say the middle? Okay. Anusha Yelny.
Billy Yang.
Roderick Harold Yin.
Jerry Zhen Yang.
Nathan Patrick Young.
Anish Reddy Yelaturu.
Philip Jack Yowell.
Matthew Yu.
Austin Richard Yon.
Derek Damon Young Jr.
Hila Rena Zivi.
Austin Haoyang Wan.
Brianna Jin Zhang.
Marine Zariwala.
Stephanie Yiwen Zhang.
Jason Winston Zhang.
Daphne S. Zhu.
Lucy Wang Zhang.
Kirshen Zhuang.
Jiayi Zhu.
Zhao. Carissa Zhao.
Cole Balani Zereth.
Jesse Minghao Zhou.
Elizabeth Zoe. Okay. Okay.
Last one.
Okay. Guanza Zhu.
It is now my honor to introduce the Vice President of Student Congress and my good friend, Alec Barrett, to share the closing remarks.
Congratulations, Wolfpack. We finally made it. Just last week, we walked the halls for our final time as Plano West seniors. But today, we walked the stage proudly as Plano West graduates. All of our hard work has led to this moment. However, we would not have come this far without the help of our all-star supporters. On behalf of the senior class, we would like to thank our family members, friends, and PISD staff, especially the Plano West faculty who have nurtured and encouraged us to excel over the years. Now, for the last time all together, will the Plano West Senior High School class of 2018 please rise and join us in singing the Plano West alma mater.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. And with every broken bone, I swear I lived.